to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Now the starting group for the visitors. Embiid is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in at the 2. Now here's Doncic. Tipped away. Towns with it. He's picked up by Doncic. James looking it over. Outside, George. The 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Harden outside. Over in the corner. Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Well, it's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feed.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the visiting team. Going up against an all-time great like LeBron James, there are no easy answers. Still, he's aware it will be pivotal to slow him down if they're going to win this game. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And not much breathing room there. The step back move gave him just enough to get it off.
George passes to Davis. Now George. Back to Davis. Puts the move on. And the rejection by Harden. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Here's Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
All free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside, George. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Yeah, the step back. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot off the mark. Seattle goes the other way with it. Here's Durant. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's a high-level finish for Morant, showing more strength than he's really giving credit for.
Seattle shooting their first free throw of the night.
Find the lane. One shot.
That's good from Morant.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years.
Now, here's Doncic. Back to Harden. Launches it. And he's good on the 3-ball.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now, here's Morant. Guarded by Doncic. And the foul call in Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. James against Leonard. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Harden.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Antetokounmpo against Davis.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, Seattle. Right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Embiid, the pass to Harden. There's the lob into the Antetokounmpo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here is George. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Morant with it. Out-guarded by Giannis. Doncic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. In the corner. Harden. Over George. They get the rebound. Antetokounmpo. Excellent D there from George.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
And it's James missing.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Doncic trying to get open. Harden, no good.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter. Settling the shots that he'd be better off passing them.
And it's good for 2. Morant's got 5.
Now, just to make him a little more unstoppable, Morant's developed a deadly teardrop.
Harden scanning the floor. Dishes it to Doncic. Shoots the 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Towns gets to George. To the left side wing. Poked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And Seattle making a change here. Curry's checked in. Outside, Davis. And that one goes long.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
And it goes down 2 points.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Leonard against George. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Williamson is checked in for Towns. Harris comes in for Anthony Davis. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for George. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Morant. Outside Curry. Pass to Harris. Let's go. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
If you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. I mean, he'll find you if you're open.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Young. He kicks it to Simmons. Clock at 6. Back to Young from past the arc. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Young's got 5 points so far.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent at looking to get them going.
The pass to Harris. Back to Curry. Over Young. Curry's shot is good.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Young. He has 5. Takes the 13-footer. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Williamson, the pass to Isaac. Got a piece of it. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. .152 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's DeRozan, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw is off from DeRozan.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Simmons, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's a real menace underneath. Once Simmons gets established position, you basically have to whack him.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Simmons.
You know, when it's clear Simmons is a unique player. I mean, 6'10", a guard, can pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
And Simmons drops them both. And it's Seattle with the ball. 8-point game. Curry passes to Williamson. Outside DeRozan over Westbrook, and DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Williamson. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night. Outside Simmons. Pass to Westbrook. Young taking his time here. Back to Westbrook. 3-pointer on the way. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
DeRozan finds Curry.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Seattle shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Find the lane. One shot.
That's good from Harris.
Yeah, he's the 19th pick in the 2011 NBA draft. I mean, Harris entered the league after a quality year as a Tennessee Volunteer.
Here's Williamson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Wall. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Mitchell against Curry. Mitchell's shot is good.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Seattle trails by 10. Now here's Curry. Outside, Wall. Harris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williamson. Outside for Curry. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The away team up by 10. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Here is Wall. They've got Simmons. Whiteside is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Irving in at the point guard. Now here's Curry. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Irving. Good on the bucket.
You have to love it. There's no quit in this kid, Irving. When he gets hit, he sticks with his shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Irving possesses, I mean, unreal. The great Isaiah Thomas, Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas. Told me Irving might have the best handles he's ever seen.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Curry. Teardrop shot. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Simmons against Harris. Back to Irving. For 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Seattle trails by 11. He dishes it to Wall. To the paint. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why you can't leave guys open around Wall. He'll notice it and exploit.
Williamson's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Outside, Simmons. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Kirk. Here's Simmons, and he makes the 8-footer.
You see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
Mitchell against Curry. Pass to Wall. Over Irving. Wall, no luck.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rush his release a little bit.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Seattle gets called for the foul. Free throw dropped for Mitchell. A different look for Seattle. Bamba is checked in for Williamson. James comes in for Harris. And Georgia subbed in for Steph Curry. And Mitchell drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
George against Mitchell. Goes up the baseline. A nice shot by George.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Now, here is Irving. Bamba trying to break free. It's tipped. Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Look, you can't allow Wall to get a lane to the rim. He's too fast.
Irving surveying the floor. Now the dish to Leonard. And there's the pass to Mitchell. Misses the three. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Seattle. They trail by 9 points. Here's George. LeBron outside. And here is Bamba. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Wall. And Embiid pulls it down. Wall's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Passes it to Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Seattle. Morant comes in for John Wall. And both free throws good for LeBron. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Irving for 3. And Bamba pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
George, that's a two-pointer. Misses off the right iron. George has gone 1 of 4 so far. The 11-footer, a nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
So smooth in everything he does. Irving will score the ball from anywhere.
George passes to Towns. Back to George. The teardrop falls in. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Look, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Embiid kicks to Irving. Shoots from 14. Nice jump shot. Good. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Towns dishes to George. And it's George again missing. George has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. The shot that time not on target. Seattle goes the other way with it. James the pass to Morant. From 12 feet out. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Leonard on the wing. James covering. Leonard kicks to Embiid. Pass to Irving. Towns against Harden. Shot clock at 6. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's George. And the rejection by Embiid. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Nobody near Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight. Seattle trails by 15. Morant with it. He has 5. It's LeBron with the drive. Good D by Embiid.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Some changes for Seattle. Davis is checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for James. And it's DeRozan in for Paul George. Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Here's Towns. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Antetokounmpo against DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. And here's a look at the numbers for Curry. Here's Doncic. Here's Embiid, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of a shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a handoff.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now Morant. 5 points in the game. Here's DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Embiid.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Seattle, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And already a leader at such a young age, Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Morant. And Towns drops them both.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Ingram passes to Young. Westbrook with it. Trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he hasn't been able to do much damage outside the three-point line. Just 1 triple for him in the game, and that was back in the first quarter.
Davis. A wide open look here for DeRozan. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. DeRozan's got 7 points.
Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. Gotta have somebody keeping track of him.
And here's Young from the arc. Good on the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's Curry. Here's Davis. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. Wow, hammering it in.
Oh, my goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now, here is Young. He's got 10. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shoots from the line, connects, the jumper drops. He's got 12.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The away team leading by 17. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 assist. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game, and that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Look at the field goal percentage against them. This tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Anthony Davis is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Morant. And it's James in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive.
Now here's Harden. It's stolen by Davis. George up top, guarded by Harden. Pass to Morant. James against Leonard. Outside, Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. And it's LeBron missing. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
And George kicks to Davis. It's George on the wing, guarded by Harden. Offensive rebound. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now here's Harden. He has 7. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from the wing, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got his first points of the game.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
George passes to Towns. Kicks to James. Towns, no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's Embiid. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Back to Embiid. Fires for 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. On the wing, George. Guarded by Embiid. George passes to Towns. Towns is doubled. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. 2 shots. And the first one drops. Some changes for Seattle. Williamson is checked in for Davis. Harris comes in for James. And John Wall subbed in for Paul George. So he gets them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Embiid, the pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
Antetokounmpo passes to Doncic. Outside Leonard. Takes a 3. But they recover it. Embiid. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You're your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, yeah, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin.
Changing it up here. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard trying to break free. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Leonard. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Seattle trails by 15. Wall looking it over. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Tries from 10. And it's Morant with the rebound. Doncic has gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Morant kicks to Harris. To the middle. Here's Wall. Count that one. Wall's got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Passes it to Leonard. Back to Mitchell. Down his high post. He's got 9. 6 to shoot. 3-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Morant. Hits the close-range jumper. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Much more than just the perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Doncic. Fades and shoots. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Doncic has got his 2nd basket of the night. Outside, Wall. He's covered by Irving. Back to Wall. The 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
You know what a kind of competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and
Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Seattle calls timeout. Seattle. Isaac comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Stephen Curry in for Morant. Seattle trails by 15. Pass to Isaac. Back to Curry. Over Irving. And he overshot that one, missing. Curry's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Love how strong Irving finishes. Awesome at fighting through the defense and sinking these shots.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight. Bamba is checked in for Seattle. that free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Now here's Curry. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young outside. Missed for the first time this game. He's 5 for 6. Outside, Wall. Pass to Williamson. Back to Wall. And he banks in the layup. Wall's got 6 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Ingram kicks to Young. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Bomba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Seattle trails by 14. Outside, Wall. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Wall's got 7 now in this quarter.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure what this guy was in the first half.
Right side finds Young. Jacks up a 3. Again, Young missing.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Well, this is your challenge defensively. How do you stop Williamson without fouling?
For Seattle, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, I mean, what everyone loves about Williamson, already an international star. And I love it because he remains humble and grateful for what he has.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Davis comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's DeRozan in for John Wall. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Outside, Simmons. Young against Curry. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Young pass to Embiid. No good, unable to end this run. Seattle trails by 9. And here's DeRozan. 9 points in the game so far. Tips it. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Davis against Young. Outside Westbrook. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't go. Seattle goes the other way with it. DeRozan passes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, we talk about the big vertical with Williamson, but what about the hang time?
There's the pass to Embiid. And Davis pulls it down.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And he makes that one. 11 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Young with the ball. He's got 12. Off with the layup. And we've reached the end of the third. The away team leading by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So it's the visitors now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. A moment now to reset the lines. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. They've got Antetokounmpo, Russell Westbrook out there with Young. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Simmons in its small forward.
Oh, the physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Curry against Young. James outside. Loads it up for Davis, and finished off by Davis.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, I'm looking on the few players in the league to make.
Davis against Young. Here's Young. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now here's James. Passes it to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. He can't get that one. Good D by Embiid. Here's Westbrook. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Towns, he's checked in for Williamson.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Davis. Back to George. Knocked away. Davis dishes to Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Westbrook. All alone. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry on the wing. And the rejection by Embiid. Giannis outside. He kicks to Westbrook. Harden outside. Embiid trying to break loose. Excellent D there from George.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Towns. Nice shot by James.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Now Westbrook. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Harden. And the rejection by Towns. The drive by James. And the dunk by James.
Well, that's just amazing control on James. Superb ball handling for a guy his size.
Pass to Leonard. Kicks to Harden. It's up a 3. Another miss by Harden.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him enough.
Curry's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Again, the miss by Harden.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute to it.
8 feet away. And another basket for Seattle.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
They almost left it until too late. Now it's anybody's game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Seattle making a change here. Moran's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game.
Here's Leonard. Here's Giannis.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room. That was the difference on that possession.
George looking around. Back to Towns. Clock at 4. To tie it up. And the layup is good. Towns has got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They need this one. Doncic, no good. And it's Seattle with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter to take the lead, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. In Towns drops them both. Here's Doncic. A fader, and that one drops.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Seattle.
LeBron kicks to Morant. To the left wing. Towns against Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
At the line, Karl Anthony Towns. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Doncic outside. The pass to Giannis. The three from Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Now here's LeBron. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Harden gets the bucket.
As if there was any question, Harden with the big-time play.
And so James will bring it up for Seattle. 4-point game. Passes to Morant. Takes it from 10. That one wide left.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Leonard's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's James. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Embiid.
Oh, I love how James takes hold of these possessions. When his team needs a basket, he steps up to the plate.
Free throw good, LeBron. Here is Harden.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Of our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Defense. They trail by 1 to the inside, and the dunk by Towns.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right. I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changing.
Here's Leonard after the basket by Seattle.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D. Avoiding fouling and got in a perfect position onto the shot.
Now here's James. Here's Towns. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Yeah, Greg, there's no panic in them. Staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work. I like seeing Embiid rise to the occasion. He knows how to capitalize during important stretches of game.
1:25 left in the 4th. Here's Towns, and another basket for Seattle.
Perfect execution. The size of the smash was there, and they went right at it.
Yeah, at this stage, that's just what you need to do. You got to get those high percentage triples.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
I'm just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lock at 6. Yes!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Now here's LeBron to the wing right side. Grant.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Free throws, good for Giannis. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
The drive by James. Pass to George. They kick out to Town. Just 5 to shoot. It's not from deep.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
But yeah, this is no let up. And, you know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and quick. No room for error, no time to waste.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Seattle calls timeout. They're up by 2. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's James. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get another penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Seattle calls timeout. They're leading by 2. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
It's a good sign when Curry's at the line. That means he's pushing the action, being aggressive, putting the referees in a tough position to make some tough calls.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly.
So a close game sees Seattle taking this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.